I survived 4 weeks of dental hygiene school, you guys. Hey guys, it's Monday. It's 11:40-ish. I just got out of class. We had radiology this morning from 9:30 to 11:30. It was a lot. I actually really like radiology. It's really hard, but I enjoy learning those concepts. I'm going to go have lunch with my mom, potentially. She's supposed to respond to me and she hasn't yet. This afternoon I have anatomy from 1 until 4. I think we're going something to do with pulp. She said radiology was super intense this morning and now anatomy isn't going to be as busy this afternoon. She said we're going to do some games and stuff like that. The PowerPoints are super short and we're going to really try to solidify the information that we've gone over the last couple of classes. Yeah, so I will check back in with you guys later. Hey y'all, so I just got home. I had anatomy from 1 to 4. It went pretty good. It was kind of like a short lecture. We went over pulp canals and stuff like that and which teeth have how many pulp canals and where they are and the names of them and things like that. That part was pretty easy, although that was our last lecture before our test. Our test is next Thursday. So basically just being able to identify teeth by like the number of cusps, the number of roots, what roots do they have, what furcations do they have with the primary and the permanent teeth. It's a lot. I have a lot of studying to do this weekend. I'm just not there with it yet. We did have a test or a quiz in that class today and I think I missed 2, but I did get a bonus question, so I got a 90 on it, which is a B. We did have a quiz in radiology today as well that I did not do well on. I got a 70. Tomorrow I have class from 9 to 5. I believe, wow, I should probably know what I have going on tomorrow so I can get ready. Really, hopefully I'll be able to leave early because the first portion from 9 to 12 is pre-clinic. Let me see, because staying until 5 tomorrow was optional. We're practicing for our skill evaluation, but everybody signed up to do it. So yeah, so tomorrow I have pre-clinic from 9 to 12. So I think we're doing more exploring practice. I'm pretty sure that's what we're doing because we're not in clinic. But then after lunch from 1 to 5, we're in the clinic, and that was the optional thing where we're practicing for our skill evaluation. So hopefully I'll be able to leave early since it's not like a you have to be here type thing. I did get a review back, so whenever we have our exploring practice and stuff like that, we have like this self-evaluation form that we have to fill out saying like what was our goal for the day, what hindered or helped our learning, what do we do good at, what do we need to work on, and then we turn it in and then our teacher fills out her comments and then she saves 1 copy and we get back the other copy. My teacher said that I needed to make sure that my fulcrum was on the occlusal incisal surface, which is kind of weird to me because that's not what she told me in class. But then she said like fantastic job and she put like an exclamation point and a smiley face, so it makes me feel super good because last week in patient care I got an 81 on that test. I let myself get caught up in details. I let myself second guess myself, and I know that's the reason why, because it's not that I didn't know the material. I wasn't confident enough in what I knew. That was my problem. So I know what I'm going to do to fix that going forward. I know that you guys are getting impatient with me wanting a study tips video, but I am not one to just put out stuff unless I know that it works, and I'm still getting down how I'm studying. I don't want to make a study video on how I study if it's not working for me. I'm not going to give you the tips that I did to make an 81. I'm going to give you the tips that I did to make the 98 on my anatomy test or whatever the case may be. So I know that you guys want that video. I've had multiple people reach out to me. So many people reach out to me, comment on the videos and everything else. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it when I am confident that this is what is definitely working for me to get great grades. I don't want to give you advice on how to make an 81. I'm glad that I'm doing so well in the hands-on part of clinic than I am in that one test, but it's not that I'm doing bad test-wise or anything like that at all. It's just that I let myself get like second guess, and I have a couple of other ways that I'm going to approach studying for these next 2 tests that I have coming up, and we'll see if that helps me out. I'm not going to stress out about the 81, even though I have been. I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to, you know, try to not make it the end of the world and do as well as I can. Other than that, I am going to go eat some dinner and get ready for my long day tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get out early though. Here's to hoping. I figured I would update you a little bit. I wasn't gonna do any schoolwork tonight because I gotta be at school at 9 o'clock tomorrow and I'm tired and all that stuff, but I just kind of got on a roll. I had to do chapter 5, 8, 20, and 30 chapter review questions, which are the questions like at the back of the book for radiology. And I kind of got on a roll. I made my Quizlet for radiology from the class today, and then I'm getting these done. I'm about halfway done. I don't know if I'm going to get all of it done, but I really want to reduce the amount of things that I have to do this weekend, because this weekend I have to get ready for my skill evaluation, write like a paper. This like project thing is due next week, and then also get ready for my second anatomy test. Hey y'all, so I'm on my lunch. It is Tuesday, 12:15. We just had Explorer practice for 3 hours from 9 to 12. We practiced exploring on maxillary anteriors, which are your top front teeth. I didn't do as good on that as I did on the mandibular anterior, mainly because I think my main problem was, first of all, I was trying to fulcrum behind my working end instead of in front of it, and then once a teacher showed me, in front of it, that helped a lot. And then my fulcrum wasn't as strong as the last time. So my teacher told me like last time my fulcrum was super strong. I was doing it in one fluid motion, but I think I was just like psyching myself out. And so she said I was kind of bouncing on my fulcrum a little bit, but I fixed it by the end of that. So that one was a little bit more difficult than mandibular anteriors. I guess tomorrow we have Explorer practice again, so I'm sure we'll be starting the posteriors tomorrow. Today we had an optional practice from 1 to 5 for our skill evaluation, where we'll do all the infection control stuff, setting up a room, placing barriers, doing the intraoral exam and doing the extraoral exam, then breaking down the room and cleaning out like the lines and stuff like that afterward. We're going through all of that to practice for our skill evaluation, which is a week from tomorrow. So it was optional, but everybody signed up for it. We'll be here from 1 to 5, but she said that if we get done early, then we can leave. So I'm really hoping that I get a partner that wants to leave early, because I'm trying to go. I'm about to eat lunch. Don't have any tests this week, so I did a lot of homework and studying last night, so I'm probably not going to do anything tonight because I have to be at school at 8 a.m. tomorrow and 8 a.m. on Thursday. Probably won't be doing much of that. I got so much done yesterday. I did laundry, like dishes, studying, everything. So tonight I'm just going to chill, watch some Netflix, eat some dinner, and call it a night. So I'm sure I will let you know how our skill evaluation practice went. Hey guys, so I just got home. I know I'm looking crazy. Y'all are gonna see the worst of me throughout these videos, but it is 4 o'clock. We were supposed to stay till 5 today. Basically, we had partners and one partner, so like my partner went first, and she like dusted and disinfected the whole operatory, put barriers up, and then had a member of faculty check her, and then she went and got me, put me in the exam chair, and did the extraoral exam and then the intraoral exam, and all of that took 2 hours. And this practice was optional, and I was just like, yo, I just saw you do everything. I saw everything they asked you and everything like that. Practice for the skill evaluation wise, I feel like I don't want to stay for another 2 hours, so I chose to go. So me and my partner got to leave, and part of me is like, oh, am I gonna regret this, because the next time that we're in here I'm gonna have my skill evaluation. But then the other part of me is like, no, you know everything. I am going to eat dinner, relax, and go to bed early because I gotta be up at like 6:30. Hey guys, so I just got done eating my lunch. It is Wednesday at like 12:30-ish. Today I had radiology this morning from 8 to 12. It was extremely long. We went over x-rays and like what all we need to look for in x-rays, like landmarks, what parts of the mouth are going to be light or dark, radiopaque or radiolucent. So we went over all of that. And then towards the end, we mounted x-rays. So like on a view box, we took out actual film and then like mixed them around and then tried to put them in order based off of like landmarks and stuff like that we learned, and I did pretty good at that. We partnered up and me and my partner did pretty good. First one was the like hardest one that we did just because we hadn't done it before, and then once we got the hang of it, we were doing them pretty fast, so that was pretty cool to do. And then at the end of that class, the last 30 minutes, we had a counselor come in. I guess they just hired a new counselor, and they were talking to us about how like healthcare career, like school is very stressful. A lot of people are type A personalities. The counselor just came in and was like basically saying like, I'm here these days. If you need to come talk, it's all confidential and all that kind of stuff. And that's at no cost to us or anything like that. So we can get free counseling, I guess, which is super cool. Just because, you know, I feel like more and more people deal with anxiety and stuff, especially when it comes to school. So I feel like that's a really good resource for us to have. This afternoon, I go back in about 30 minutes, 35 minutes exactly, and I only have to be there for 2 hours. So I have intro to patient care this afternoon for 2 hours, and we're going over ethics. That's the PowerPoint that we're going over, and then we were also told to bring our program manual because I guess there's stuff on ethics in there, and then we're getting told what exactly our ethics project is. There's 2 parts to it. She called it a paper at one point, but then she called it a project at another point. My big called it a paper, so I don't really know exactly what it is. I'll find that out this afternoon. But then I get to leave at 3 today. I have to be back at 8:30 tomorrow. I have a short day tomorrow, so I'm hoping to get a lot of schoolwork done tomorrow afternoon. And then like the majority of the day Friday. That way I can have some normalcy time like Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, and then I'm off of school Monday and Tuesday, so I'm going to do school all day Monday and Tuesday. Alright guys, so I just got home from school. It's 4:13. Today we had ethics from 1 until 3, and basically that was just going over like upholding the integrity of our career and what to do whenever we're faced with ethical issues and ethical dilemmas and what the difference is and how we should handle it and examples of things that we could come across and the most common dilemmas and the most common things that are violated and things like that. It went by pretty fast. I'm really tired, quite honestly. I'm really tired. It's just a lot. I feel like I say that every single video, but it is just a lot. There are no other words than it is just a lot. So tomorrow I have class from 8:30 to 11:30. Normally I would dread being at class like before 10 o'clock, but I'll take 8:30 if I can leave at 11:30. We're doing explorer practice. I'm just gonna assume that we're gonna start on the posteriors because we've done maxillary and mandibular anteriors, facial and lingual surfaces so far, and we still have a lot more explorer practices scheduled, so I would assume that we would start on the posteriors. I do have to wear scrubs tomorrow. They always make us wear scrubs whenever we're doing explorer practice. Tonight I'm not doing any schoolwork. I don't have any quizzes tomorrow. I just have that explorer practice, and whenever we have lab, we don't have quizzes. However, whenever we have lecture, we have quizzes every single lecture, so I will have a lot of quizzes next week. Gotta get ready for my skill evaluation. I gotta get ready for my anatomy test. That's what I'm mainly gonna be studying all weekend because that is a lot. So it's gonna be intense. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I survived 4 weeks of dental hygiene school, you guys. It's Thursday. It is exactly 12:16. I just got out of class. We had explorer practice again today like I thought that we would, and we did mandibular and maxillary posteriors. So if you don't know what that is the top and bottom teeth on like the back sides. So like by your cheeks, not these front teeth, the back teeth, which were a lot more difficult. I will just say that right now, a lot more difficult, just like getting in the right position. That was mainly my problem. It wasn't really like the activation of it. It was getting in the right place, getting your mirror in the right place, and just positioning myself. I didn't do awesome, but I didn't do bad. I would not say that I did bad. So yeah, I'm literally off for the rest of the day. I don't even know what to do with myself. Probably gonna run down to my mom's house, stop by and see my grandparents that I haven't seen in a little bit, and do some schoolwork today and tomorrow. Maybe hang out with my roommate. Like, you guys, I'm gonna have a life for like
a short period of time. Tomorrow I'm gonna do schoolwork all day, and then I think I'm gonna just take a little break, you know? So yeah, this week the schedule wasn't that bad. Honestly, it wasn't as intense as I thought it was gonna be. Next week is gonna be a cakewalk schedule wise. However, test wise it's gonna be intense because, like I said, Wednesday I have that skill evaluation, Thursday I have an anatomy test, and then that weekend I have my ethics project due. So it's quite a lot in quite a short period of time, but I'm feeling good right now. I was extremely tired yesterday, and I didn't even get that much sleep yesterday, and maybe I'm just on adrenaline because I'm done with my 4th week and stuff like that, but like I feel good. And even though I struggled a little bit today, I feel good. I do think doing this weekly is a lot better for me because then I don't have 2 weeks of information to try to edit and put in one video. So I hope that you guys are enjoying it. I hope that you guys are getting a feel of how it is as much as you can, and I will see you guys on the next video very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye guys.